Now the starting group for Orlando. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Augustine and Fournier are the backcourt tandem. And it's Ennis in at the small forward position. And for the Bucks, Matthews and Middleton, the two wings. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. And it's Bledsoe in at the 1 spot. Opening night, Brent, always exciting. Technically, every team is undefeated with a lot of hope.
You're just fired up. I mean,
I am fired
the
up.
NBA never stops, Kevin. We know this, right?
Isn't it great, though? I'm so glad it doesn't stop.
The offseason is just absolutely ridiculously exciting.
So fun.
So much movement and hope for franchises that, have struggled for a long time. And here we go. Hope springs eternal. It's opening night.
There's Gordon with the 3. Drops in the tray.
And that's one of his strengths, knocking down those long-range jump shots.
Pulls it up. And misses it off the right side of the rim. So for the Bucks, their last game a loss to Boston. Augustine against Bledsoe. And here's Augustine. He's coming off a 16-point game against Chicago. 4 on the clock. And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That is his first foul of the game. Augustine with it. Pass to Fournier. Just 5 on the clock. Launches a 3. Eric Bledsoe with the rebound.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled to guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
Now here's Bledsoe. Over Augustine. And not going to go. He misses the first attempt on the night. To the middle. Here's Fournier. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Bangs home the trifecta.
How about Lopez? Accurate now from the outside, and that jumper looking like a classic set shot.
Augustine looking around. Kicks it out to Gordon. From deep, that's in. Augustine with the assist. 6 points for Aaron Gordon.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now here's Lopez. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Stolen by Bledsoe. Fast break, Milwaukee. Releases from the wing and drills it.
And how about the quickness of Bledsoe? Excels at leaking out and scoring off the fast break situation.
And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's a whistle he did not want to hear. His second foul, and we're not even out of the first quarter.
The Bucks making a switch here. Hill's checked in. Gordon kicks to Ennis. Back to Gordon. Pass to Fournier. Here's Ennis. Outside Gordon. Just 4 to shoot. From deep. Rebound Milwaukee. Outside Hill. Pass to Matthews. And stolen by Fournier. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Now the pass to Gordon. Back to Augustine. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Fournier. Gordon trying to break loose. The Magic again can't hit. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for Milwaukee. It's a 3-point game. It's good.
Well, Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
Now here is Augustine. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Vucevic. And that's going to be a travel.
And here's a look at the stats for Hill. Last season's performance for him. Last year averaged 7 points a game, 2 assists and 2 rebounds. And a quality player. I love what he brings to the table at that backup point guard position.
I think coaches appreciate a guy that comes in and knows how to run the offense with some intelligence. That's exactly what he does.
For 3, Middleton sinks the three-pointer.
Well, Middleton hovers around that 40% mark from downtown in his career. It's a good-looking shot there.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here.
And Chris Middleton's an interesting story. I remember when he signed his first extension and talking to, at that time, his head coach, Jason Kidd, that Chris was dealing with living up to the contract. I think after that first season went by, he settled back down. It got him into a position to earn this second contract. And now he knows where he belongs. He knows how important he is to the Milwaukee Bucks and their continued success and striving towards a championship for the city.
Here's Hill after the Magic pick up 2. He dishes it to Antetokounmpo. Knocks it loose. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
That was pretty clever right there, knowing how to finish. And you knew the contact was coming from somewhere.
And for Middleton, he was drafted in the second round by Detroit. Brent, they sent him to the G League, which he says was the turning point for him.
Well, I think he just got hungrier and realized there was a self-awareness part of this, that he needed to grow and he needed to maybe adjust some of his work habits. Went from an overlooked second-round pick to an NBA All-Star, Kevin. I would call that great focus. And now he wants to be a consistent performer on a nightly basis to lead this team to championship level.
Hill against Augustine. Passes to Fournier. And the call will be against George Hill. That is his first foul of the game. Now here's Vucevic. He's coming off a 19-point game against Chicago.
His passing, another high point in that game. He made sure it wasn't all about him. He wanted to get his teammates involved.
The Magic shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Ennis. And Greg, after this season, Antetokounmpo will be eligible to sign a Supermax extension. The Bucks want him to stay happy.
The loss of Malcolm Brogdon last summer definitely stung. Trying to control costs, but you don't want to take a step back with Giannis's decision looming.
Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And Ennis drops them both. For Milwaukee, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Pass to Giannis. From past the arc, and again Milwaukee with the triple.
Well, being capable of shooting is one thing, but being consistent with your shot, another. Giannis getting there.
Now here's Fournier. Over onto Antetokounmpo. Another miss by Orlando.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
Giannis with it. He's guarded by Fournier. Out of bounds. Orlando takes possession.
And let's take a look at Giannis Antetokounmpo's numbers. He's coming off an excellent season. 3rd in scoring, 6th in rebounding, and he finished among the top 10 in blocks, bringing that intimidation factor to the paint.
And you only average top 3 in points if you have a particular mindset that you are the guy. Now here's Ennis. Now Augustine to the inside. And it's Vucevic missing.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now Fournier after Chris Middleton missed from long range. Here's Augustine. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And the basket by Gordon. Here's DiVincenzo. The lead is 2. Dishes to Lopez. Takes the 3. That shot no good. So Orlando will take it the other way.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's the floater.
Oh, that's out of there. Not a high riser, but Lopez using his frame. A smart block, if you will.
Middleton the pass to Giannis. Here's DiVincenzo. He's guarded by Fournier. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Now here's Vucevic. Kicks it to Gordon. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Milwaukee's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Vucevic against Lopez. The fadeaway. No good off the back of the rim.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Left side, out of Antetokounmpo. Gordon with the defensive effort.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Here's Augustine. The second chance effort. Rebounded by the Bucks. Middleton looking it over. Here's DiVincenzo. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. And the Bucks lead by 4.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
The Bucks making a switch here. Donaton's checked in. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Hamid Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. Khem Birch comes in for Ennis. Terrence Ross is checked in for Evan Fournier. And it's Fulton for Augustine.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Now here's Ross. A 24-point outing in their last game against Chicago.
He also had 2 blocks that really impacted that game, guys. He really made his presence known.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. Puts up a 3. Does not score again. That's his 4th miss against 1 make. Ross dishes to Fultz. The Magic have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Brett, so many guys are now shooting from well beyond the arc. Who do you think has the deepest range in the league?
I think Steph Curry has the most consistent, deepest range.
Lillard is in that category.
Lillard is in there, and of course, last year's playoff win will never go away in terms of what a great memory that was. Trae Young is now entering that category, Kevin.
Yeah,
I mean, we saw that at the end of last year. His fearlessness in pulling up from just about anywhere has been pretty remarkable. And to that, I will add one Brook Lopez, who has found his way well beyond the three-point line.
He's a whole nother conversation.
We'll talk about him later.
We'll do that. Now, here's Fultz, following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo. Fultz, the pass to Ross. Lock at 6. In the corner, it's Birch. The Magic again can't hit. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Bucks. There's the pass to DiVincenzo. And here is Williams. Pass to DiVincenzo. And Bamba pulls it down.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Now here's Fultz. T right on him. And the officials call a traveling violation. Well, while we have a second, let's show you the list of players who put up the most points last year. Third is Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
To the paint, here's Fultz. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
And I just love when Fultz goes with that floater, showing a desire to add to his arsenal offensively.
From outside the arc, DiVincenzo gets the bucket. DiVincenzo's got 5.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Milwaukee leading by 3. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Got a piece of it. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Ross leading the charge.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Giannis with it. Out left to the wing. Here's DiVincenzo. A three-pointer, no good. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Milwaukee on top, leading by a point. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Well, there are a lot of letters that go into the spelling of Giannis Antetokounmpo's last name. He helped set the record straight of how you pronounce it.
The Nigerian way, you gotta say with a D, so it's Antetokounmpo. But in the Greek way, you say with the NT, like Antetokounmpo. Whatever you gotta just say, you know, it's Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Seems easy enough, right?
I guess so. I think a lot of people are gonna stick with Giannis or the Greek Freak.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. They've got Terrence Ross. Fultz is out there with Carter Williams. And there's Mohamed Bamba. And it's Birch in at the 4-man position. Milwaukee in the lead. The Bucks working the ball around. Passes it to Korver. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Magic shooting around 40% from the floor here. Now here's Carter Williams. His last outing with 20 points. Back to Fultz. 5 to shoot. Back to Carter Williams. Over Bledsoe. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Milwaukee's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Chris Middleton was a first-time All-Star in 2019. Now, we all know that Middleton is one of the league's best shooters, but he had to adjust his game to a new system under coach Mike Budenholzer. Middleton said, "I guess that's what being an All-Star is, a team player and a complete player. Not playing for stats, playing for nothing else but to win." Kevin?
First-time All-Star and well-deserved. David, thank you.
for him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Well, Greg, this is the 15th season for the veteran Marvin Williams, former #2 overall pick back in 2005.
And even though he has never been an all-star, Williams has always been a contributor to teams. Still can give you good rebounding and scoring in a variety of roles.
And here's Fultz following the three from Eric Bledsoe. And the shot goes in from Fultz.
And Fultz isn't bashful inside. He feels at ease shooting in the paint.
Connaughton passes to Williams. Back to Connaughton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Markelle Fultz. For Milwaukee, they have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. That free throw missing. And the movement to bring the NBA back to Seattle, the Pacific Northwest. Brent, you played there half a decade. I know you've got fond memories. How much does that city love the NBA?
The Seattle fans are incredible, and I don't know how much,
knowledgeable.
Yes, and how much longer do we have to keep talking about how we want a team in Seattle?
One of the great cities in this country.
A fantastic place to play, to live, and the city is starved to get the Sonics back up there in the green and gold.
And they'll support them.
Oh, there's no question about it. So the time is ticking, and everybody's excited about the opportunity in the near future for the team to return.
Now here's Ross. Pass to Birch. Fader on the way, and he comes up with the deuce. Birch has got his first bucket in this one.
Well, looking into the gaps of the defense there, he's not going to miss many of those when he gets to that range.
Williams with a clean look. Off target with his 3. And it's Carter Williams with the ball for the Magic. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. And there's the pass to Ross. Pass to Birch. He kicks it to Carter Williams. And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his 3rd foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
Wesley Matthews checked in for Pat Connaughton. Vucevic checked in for the Magic. Evan Fournier comes in for Fultz. Now, here's Bamba. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Williams. Trailing by 2. And Bledsoe with the stuff.
Yeah, I got to stay in front of Bledsoe. I love seeing when the little guy starts to fly.
The Orlando Magic come into this one following a loss to Chicago. Carter Williams feeling it out a bit. Ilyasova comes up with the rebound.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Now here's Williams. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here for 3. Hill drains it from beyond the arc. Hill's got 6.
Well, the jump shot continues to be a weapon that George Hill relies on to damage defenses.
Passes it to Ross. This one for 3. Drills the 3-pointer. Ross has got the game tied up here for the Magic.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Hill finds Williams. That one goes. Count it. And the Bucks lead by 2.
George Hill recognizing when his man was open, an effective pass that time.
Now Carter Williams still looking for his first bucket in this one.
And taking a look now at the stats for Fournier. How he did last season. averaged about 15 points a game, 3 assists and 3 rebounds. And he's done his share of the work for the team, definitely making an impact.
Well, the numbers, if you look at them, impressive all the way around, and he's not letting the team down.
2 shots.
No good on the free throw. Brook Lopez is checked in for the Bucks. Chris Middleton comes in for Eric Bledsoe. And a switcher also for Orlando. James Ennis, he'll check in for Ross. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Well, Ersan Ilyasova, a bit of a journeyman in the NBA, Greg, the last handful of seasons.
Good motor on the glass, and he can chip in for a 20-point game every so often.
Lopez big around the rim.
The Magic trail by 4. Here's Fournier. Inside, here's Vucevic, and it's sent back by Lopez. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. DJ Augustine's checked in for the Magic. And so here's Orlando. 6 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. No good. Shot missing. Excellent D there from Hill. And Middleton kicks to Lopez. Down low. Here's Hill. Augustine grabs the board. The Magic trail by 4. Over to the left wing. Stolen by Middleton. And here they go. And it's Hill with the jam.
Yeah, when the point guard can get in that deep and then cause that kind of damage, George Hill up on the rim.
And the call will be against George Hill. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Ilyasova. And a switcher also for Orlando. Gordon's checked in. Kicks it to Ennis. Magic moving the ball around. Right side, Gordon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Fournier for 3. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Hill with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. Hill against Gordon. Outside Matthews. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by Vucevic. And so it's Augustine who will bring it up for the Orlando Magic. They trail by 3. Ennis misses.
Well, it's one thing to play good defense, but then to alter the shot and get the rebound, that's a good day's work.
Matthews scanning the floor. Here's Lopez. Arm's length from the hoop. He knocks it down. Lopez has got 4 points in the quarter.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And here's Augustine. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Fournier passes to Gordon. No good from outside. Milwaukee leading by 5. To the inside. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. Let's take a look at last year's leading shot blockers. You don't want one of these guys in front of you when you're coming down the lane. 4th, Brook Lopez.
And shot blocking is the element of the game that I think he cares about the most. That's where he puts in that effort and energy.
Now here's Fournier. He has 7. To the middle. Here's Vucevic, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. For Milwaukee, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. Pass to Antetokounmpo. It's back to Hill. Lopez kicks to Giannis. He can't hit that time. Gordon with the defensive effort.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Milwaukee. Giannis with it. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
The pass to Ennis. Fires for 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. The Bucks making a switch here. Korver's checked in. Here's DiVincenzo. He's guarded by Fournier. DiVincenzo passes to Middleton. It's good from long range. And it's an 8-point Bucks lead.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight, Kevin. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Here's Vucevic, and the layup's good off the glass. Vucevic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen. Here's a look at the schedule for the Orlando Magic. On Sunday, they'll head home to take on the Charlotte Hornets. And then on Tuesday, they'll be playing against Blake Griffin and the Detroit Pistons. Fournier against Korver. The shot's good from Fournier.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Korver. Lopez outside. Pass to Korver. 6 to shoot. Fires from deep. Orlando grabs the miss. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Augustine. The shot, no good. And Milwaukee the other way now.
And offensively, they've gotten stuck on the perimeter, falling in love with the jumper.
Giannis against Gordon. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go. Giannis has got 7.
It's going to take a little more to get Antetokounmpo off of his mark there. Adept at finishing those difficult shots.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. Markelle Fultz has checked in for the Magic. .26 seconds left now here in the second. Vucevic gets Fournier on the wing from downtown, and he's good on the 3-ball. Fournier's got 8 here in the quarter.
Well, the game's 4 quarters, and after a tough first half, he's found his rhythm in the second.
Here's DiVincenzo, guarded by Augustine. With 1 on the clock. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Bucks lead by 3. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Chris Middleton. Chris, a big effort from you guys in the first half. How do you keep that momentum going?
Come out with energy, just try to keep pushing the ball and get stops.
We know that's Coach's emphasis, Chris. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody.
We've reached halftime of our first regular season game.
I'm swimming.
I thought you thought maybe the first half was going swimmingly. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet. Shaquille. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. They were able to squeeze ahead by the end of the period with just a 1-point lead. They had a slight edge on the scoreboard in the second quarter, but only by the slimmest of margins. Kenny, your thoughts on the Bucks' first half?
Well, I think they're feeling the energy of this hometown crowd. Sometimes you get a little complacent and comfortable in your surroundings, but no, they fed off adrenaline in the first half.
Check. What'd you think about Orlando?
When you think about giving up 3 or 4 extra turnovers, that can mean 8 or 9 points at the other end. That's why every coach preaches it. Take care of the basketball. Bottom line, they need to protect the ball and play under control.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side,
my brother.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Nice game. Great performance by Evan Fournier.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Matthews and Middleton the 2 wings. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point. 2 points, that one goes. Augustine's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Magic. Now here's Giannis. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
What improvement we saw during Giannis Antetokounmpo's first few years in the league. Went from raw to ridiculous in a hurry.
Milwaukee shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. Brent, for so long we've talked about the potential of what Giannis can do when he reaches his prime. 27 and 13 last year is a pretty good jumping off point.
Winning an MVP award for Giannis at 24 years of age and knowing that most of the prime years for NBA players are starting to happen between 27 and 30. That's a scary thought, isn't it, Kevin? 4 or 5 years more of growth from Giannis Antetokounmpo and what he can do at that position. If that jump shot comes along, we may be seeing an all-time great develop throughout his career in the next decade.
Lopez with the block. Outside Matthews. Lopez outside. Back to Matthews. 5 on the clock. Over Augustine. Matthews no good. The Magic trail by 3. Here's Fournier and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Orlando shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. And the first one drops. And so Fournier nails both of them. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Bledsoe kicks to Lopez. Takes a three. Drills it from outside. Lopez has got 10 points.
Unselfish play there by Bledsoe. Does a great job scanning, noticing somebody's open, get them the ball.
Inside, here's Fournier, and good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
But they recover. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And that reach is just ridiculous. Giannis easily beating everybody to the ball and then sends it back.
Augustine against Bledsoe. The feed now to Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Augustine against Bledsoe. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Yeah, a fourth turnover there. That's just a rough, sloppy game.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Fournier against Matthews. Outside Fournier. And it's out of bounds to the Magic as Orlando will retain possession. Shot clock at 3. Three-pointer Augustine.
Good hustle from the big man there. Love seeing Lopez work hard, get down low, make a difference on this end.
Matthews passes to Lopez. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
Well, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Passes it to Vucevic. To the paint. Gordon kicks to Ennis. Great D that time for Middleton.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
And the three ball is good.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
To the middle. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Bucks leading by 5. Bledsoe kicks to Middleton. Outside Matthews. Floats one. Lopez dishes to Giannis. And he gets the bucket. Giannis has got 13.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Here's Fournier. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Augustine against Bledsoe. Pass to Fournier. On the wing, Gordon. For the 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Lopez has got 11 rebounds in the game. Vucevic against Matthews. Here's Antetokounmpo. No good. Gordon with the defensive effort. The Magic trail by 7. Now Augustine. Back to Gordon. The 3 ball. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon.
All right, a chance to check out stats for DJ Augustine. Some last season stats for him. Last season chipped in 11 points per game, 5 assists and 2 rebounds. And a quality player. I love what he brings to the table at that backup point guard position.
I think coaches appreciate a guy that comes in and knows how to run the offense with some intelligence. That's exactly what he does.
Bledsoe against Augustine. The fader. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. The Magic trail by 7. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, over the last few years, there's been a lot of talk about seeding playoff teams 1 through 16, regardless of conference. Now, taking the top 16 teams is a tough sell, especially for owners whose teams are in the relatively weaker Eastern Conference. But taking 8 teams from each conference and then cross-seeding earlier than the finals is something that does seem possible down the road. The reward for fans might be a finals matchup with the 2 best teams in the league. Kevin?
Interesting ideas, David. Thank you. No good from Ross. Bucks leading by 7. Outside Hill. Giannis inside. He's guarded by Fournier.
Well, he could just see over the defense. The eyes to spot the open man. Giannis flourishing right now as a facilitator.
And it's Carter Williams with the ball for Orlando. The teardrop falls in. Carter Williams has got his first 2 points.
Carter Williams looks like he's floating out there, but has that deceptive first step.
Bledsoe finds Antetokounmpo. Now here's Middleton. Nice D from Fournier. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
The shot by Carter Williams, nobody around. Hits it from 3-point range. Carter Williams has got 5 points so far. To the inside, Hill. Bamba with the block.
The main thing you get with Bamba, imposing defender, shot blocker, alters everything in the paint.
And with that, the Bucks lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Ross.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
Yeah, possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight. Taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ball game.
And that one, good. And that's 15 points for Giannis.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Carter Williams against Bledsoe. Knocked loose. Stolen by Middleton. Fires the 3. And it's Bledsoe. That time on the assist by Middleton. And it's a 6-point Bucks lead.
All right. Bledsoe showing you a little bit of his range.
Bledsoe against Carter Williams. Down low. Here's Ross. It counts. And the foul. It goes on Chris Middleton.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Williams. Korver comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Eric Bledsoe. Milwaukee leading by 3. Giannis passes to Ilyasova. The dish now to Hill. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Well, George Hill, the veteran guard, doesn't produce at the volume he once did. Still, he brings a lot of value to a team.
And for Hill, Greg, he's a great veteran leader who brings value to a playoff-bound team.
You know, Hill has a game that is effective even when he's not scoring. His leadership and defense will make him a welcome addition to any roster, even as his numbers fade.
The free throw drops for Hill.
And the athleticism that George Hill can bring to the point guard position makes him impressive. He does it so well on both ends, especially when he's engaged.
Both free throws good from Hill. Well, he's not a locked-in starter these days, but Brent, George Hill can be effective off the bench.
Comes in at the 1 or the 2 guard position, can guard the 1 through 3 positions, and because of George Hill and his massive amount of playoff experience, there's a lot of confidence in the coaching staff to get George out on the floor, and that he's going to make the right play at the right time.
And so it's Milwaukee now. Milwaukee leading by 5. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
A little quickness from Antetokounmpo there, blows right past the D.
Orlando's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
And, you know, the improvement we've seen over the last few seasons with Giannis is incredible. I mean, he just keeps adding to an already superstar-level game.
Fultz looking around. Shot clock at 6. He kicks it to Ross. And Kyle Korver picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And you know, Greg, this last season, Giannis improving on his rebounding and his passing.
Career highs for him in both of those areas. If he ever adds a deep shot, I'm not sure how you guard him at that point. And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Here is Ilyasova. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
Yeah, sometimes it takes a while for all that length in Giannis to catch up to those feet, but once he does, man, he can explode. I don't know if you push the panic button now, but that's the 4th personal, and he needs to stay aggressive out there. So going to be interesting to see how he plays moving forward.
The Magic have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line. The first free throw is good.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Lopez, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Orlando also making some changes. Vucevic checked in for Bamba. Aaron Gordon comes in for Cam Birch. And it's James Ennison for Michael Carter-Williams. And he makes both free throws.
And the explosiveness of Fultz really is incredible. Just he's effortless in terms of getting where he wants on the court.
Now here's Korver. Fires it up. And it's off the back rim. No good. The Magic trail by 5. Up top, Fultz. He's guarded by Hill. And that one drops for him. And that's 10 points for Markelle Fultz.
You have to respect how creative Fultz is, especially in these pick and roll sets, crippling the defense with that quick trigger.
Now here's Lopez. He's got 12. And again, it's Milwaukee converting.
They're loving the confidence. Just rise and be free. And you know you can do this.
There's something to be said about knowing yourself. It allows him to shoot and shoot comfortably, even with taller defenders out there.
Here's Vucevic. 8 points for him. Ross passes to Vucevic. Kicks to Fultz. Three-pointer on the way. The rebound by the Bucks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Here's Connaughton. He's guarded by Ross. And it's Connaughton missing.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Fultz, no good. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That'll be his second foul of the game. Milwaukee leading by 5. And here's Giannis. 19 points in the game. Outside Korver. Here's Hill. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And we've reached the end of the third. Milwaukee on top, leading by 5. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. Fultz and Ross pair up to make the backcourt. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. And it's Ennis in at the 3. DiVincenzo passes to Hill. The pass to Connaughton. With some arc, Orlando grabs the miss. Gordon's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Fultz kicks to Ross. Good ball movement here by the Magic. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Free throw drops for Ennis. Milwaukee making a switch here. Matthews is checked in, and the Magic making a change here as well. DJ Augustine's checked in for Terrence Ross. And Ennis drops them both. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. 3-point lead. Outside Matthews. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. One minute now into this fourth quarter. Pass to Connaughton. Lets it go with a 3.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Inside, Vucevic.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's Giannis. That one, no good. Gordon with the defensive effort. Here's Fultz to take the lead. Vucevic dishes to Fultz. A miss that time would have put him up. The Bucks have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Matthews passes to Connaughton. Shoots the 3. That shot off. The Magic go the other way with it. Here's Ennis. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Ennis has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Fultz is not just looking to score the ball. He also is equally engaged in terms of facilitating for his teammates.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. It's stolen by Ennis. Passes it to Augustine. Pass to Vucevic. Shoots over Matthews. Vucevic with the bucket. And it's a 4-point Magic lead.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Count it. And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
Yeah, the muscle of Antetokounmpo is impressive. He's just destroying the defense right now.
Good shot.
Free throw good. Giannis. Here's Augustine. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Matthews with the steal. It's stolen by Fultz. He dishes it to Augustine. Outside Gordon. Vucevic against Lopez. Back to Gordon. Clock at 6. Here's Ennis. And there are the Magic with another bucket. Bucks trail by 3. Hill looking around. The pass to Giannis. To the middle. And Matthews kicks to Connaughton. Just 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Ennis. Pass to Vucevic. Back to Ennis. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. No good on that one. A different look for Milwaukee. Chris Middleton comes in for Pat Connaughton, and it's Eric Bledsoe in for Hill. And a change for the Magic. Fournier is checked in. He doesn't get the second one. Well, he coined the name himself last season. Brent, are you willing to call Brook Lopez Splash Mountain?
I am, but I think Brook Lopez was also looking for some kind of deal so that him and his brother could get free rides for the rest of their lives.
On the wing, Giannis. Defended by Gordon from 18 feet away. Augustine grabs the board. And the Magic with possession. They're on an 11-3 run. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Well, those 5 turnovers, more than you like to see.
Bledsoe against Augustine. Bledsoe dishes to Lopez. He kicks it to Antetokounmpo. The shot that time, not on target. Gordon with the defensive effort. It's Fournier on the wing. Matthews with the steal. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Lopez outside. Just 5 on the clock.
Yeah, that's got them over the limit with a lot of time still left. They're going to have to tone it down, or they may end up giving up a lot of free throws here.
And since coming to the Bucks, Eric Bledsoe hasn't been asked to do nearly as much as he has in the past.
And for Bledsoe, that is a good thing, as he is best as a complimentary player. Not scoring as much, but his decision-making and shot selection have vastly improved.
That free throw, no good. And Brent, when you watch Eric Bledsoe go to the rim, you just have to admire what an incredible finisher he is.
Well, Bledsoe, I think, has always relied on the fact that his physical stature, not in terms of his height at 6'1", but his width and strength allows him to go in there and be a bit of a bulldog, to get contact and to make things happen. So never has shied away from that.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
Buries the long-range jumper. Fournier's got 19 points.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
The wide open look here for Lopez, and a little luck that time, but it drops.
Good soft hands there from Lopez, efficient in the catch and shoot motion.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Bucks trail by 3. Passes to Bledsoe. Outside Matthews. Lopez finds Bledsoe. Pass to Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
I mean, just look at the box score right now. He's not only filling it up with these points, but in every facet of the game.
Augustine against Bledsoe. Augustine with it. And the pass to Fournier. They get a hand on it. Matthews with the steal. Kicks it to Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Well, the versatility that Giannis has out there is such a huge advantage to what they can do offensively. Saw that pick and roll well.
Now here is Augustine. Pass to Gordon. Back to Augustine. Now here's Ennis. Defended by Middleton. They grab their own miss. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Brook Lopez.
Well, they say the post-up big man is dead and gone in the NBA, but don't tell that to Nikola Vucevic. An offensive focal point, and he does some of his best work on that low block.
That free throw, no good. And you look at the footwork of Vucevic inside, his moves and counter moves, terrific.
Shades of Kevin McHale, and that's something he's continued to develop in the pros, a response to defenders who often surpass him athletically.
And he sinks the second.
Yeah, look, you'd like to take the lead on that possession, but at least he was able to tie the game up.
Gordon against Giannis. From 13, that one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Antetokounmpo's got 28. And so it's Ennis bringing it up now for the Magic. There's the triple. Another miss by Orlando. Milwaukee's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Bledsoe passes to Lopez. Shoots over Vucevic. Lopez, no luck. Orlando's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Here's Fournier. Here's Gordon. Good D by Lopez.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, the evolution of Brook Lopez continues as he is now a premier stretch 5. His three-point shot continues to get better and now a huge part of his arsenal.
And Lopez bold enough to give himself a nickname.
Yeah, well, what was it? Splash Mountain or something like that? I guess he's earned it with the work he's put in on his outside shooting. More and more centers these days shooting the 3-ball.
The free throw drops for Eric Bledsoe.
He's just such a bulldog out there in terms of his mentality. Eric Bledsoe can get assertive, and when he does that, it raises the level of play for the entire team.
Bledsoe hits them both. Now here is Augustine. Passes it to Gordon. Now Vucevic. Lopez with the steal. Matthews against Vucevic. Matthews passes to Lopez. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose, and Lopez gets it to go. Lopez has got 11 in the second half. Ball's knocked loose, stolen by Bledsoe. Lays it in off the breakaway. And now it's an 8-point Milwaukee lead.
And where would these guys be without all the easy points off these turnovers?
Pass to Ennis. Vucevic with it, defended by Middleton. Looking to end the run, and he overshot that one, missing.
And that's how you want to see defense played. Got right up in his face to bother the shot.
That's going to make any scorer uncomfortable when you get that aggressive.
Ennis misses.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's foul number 2 for him. The Magic trail by 8. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Augustine from outside. Rebounded by the Bucks. Lopez has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Bledsoe kicks to Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Giannis.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
And right now is when you have to lay it on the line. Between the two teams, they've clearly been the aggressor.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Brook Lopez.
And his shooting percentage reflects just how efficient he's been. It's better than 50%, always a sign of a solid offensive performance. But his movement and his shot selection have also both been tremendous.
This is as good a game as we've seen him play. And this crowd can't get enough of it. When he explodes like this, it becomes a special atmosphere in here. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Steve Clifford had to say to his team. He was not happy with their play. He told them, we're getting outworked out there. Simple as that. We got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
All right, David, thanks. Here's Bledsoe. After the made shot from Nikola Vucevic. Bounce pass from Bledsoe. Giannis against Gordon. 6 to shoot. And he gets it to go. Giannis has got the lead up to 10 now for the Bucks.
Well, when you're Giannis and you got a hand in your face, it doesn't really matter all that much. Let it go and rips the rope. And lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride. So full speed, 2 points.
And there's the pass to Matthews. Now Lopez is guarded by Fournier. And Fournier over to help. Bledsoe passes to Matthews. Unloads. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And the Bucks lead by 10. Bledsoe against Augustine. Here's Vucevic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within single digits. And both free throws good for Vucevic. 58 seconds left in the game. Bledsoe dishes to Antetokounmpo. And it goes down 2 points. Antetokounmpo's got 34.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Yep, it counts.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Pass to Matthews. Bledsoe looking around. Middleton for three. Vucevic with the rebound. Guys, a comeback probably not in the cards at this point.
Yeah, I think you can put a fork in it.
Ennis passes to Gordon. Three-pointer Augustine laces one from three. 8 seconds left in the fourth. And an intentional foul right there.
Shoot two.
And the first of two, no good, heartbreaker. So it's both teams making substitutions here. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that increases their lead to 6. Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. They're behind by 6. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
There's still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, act fast, but without mistakes.
Here's Gordon. 3 from the inbound. No good on the shot.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled to guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Wesley, nice win after the last loss. How important is it to win these home games?
We need all of them. We need every single home win we can get. And like you said, it was a good bounce-back win for us. And we got to get ready for our next game.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. So long and good night, everyone.